Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. And through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and also an update on our $1 Million Challenge, so please stay tuned. In the previous video we did a stock update on Metamaterials, ticker symbol MMAT, and also potential link with Covestro and Wayray, so please refer back to the previous video for details of the update. Before we start today's stock analysis, quick reminder of the $1 Million Challenge. So if anyone's not aware of this, this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So this involves trying to achieve 201 trades with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades, and we do take into account losses. For the challenge, we have a spreadsheet with special low and medium risk stocks. This is updated weekly. We also have a growing Discord community, well in excess of 300 now, sharing due diligence, trading tips, technical analysis, buy alerts, etc. In the Discord area, you can find our agreement, FAQs, you can chat and ask questions in there. The stock spreadsheet is also available. You can share your buys. We have a King and Queen alert section, and also a leaderboard plus updates. And for the challenge you will also get access to an exclusive strategy video, which is much more in-depth and detailed and not available on the public platform. So join us on this journey, details in description below. In today's video I'm going to be looking at 3 stocks to beat the market. Before we do that, a quick update on ticker symbol MMAT, Metamaterials. There have been some developments which I didn't look at in the previous video, so we're going to have a quick look at those today, and the update is with regard to George. So let's have a quick look at the tweet from George here on the screen, and we can see the update is he submitted a form 4 to the SEC, and he's also stated the CTOs also did the same, exercising options, and he's also confirmed here he's purchased in excess of 1.6 million shares. However, there was some chatter on the social media with regard to him selling shares, so I think there was more priority given to that, and I think he's tried to deal with that issue here by saying he had to sell the minimum amount of shares to pay the taxman. So obviously fairly legitimate reasons there, and he's also confirmed that all his net worth is invested and tied up in MMAT. So what that confirms is that he has a very strong vested interest in the success of the company. And he's also said here he would like organisations such as Fintel and others to please report fully. So the reason why he said that is there was information relating to him selling shares, but the information relating to him buying shares was not forthcoming quickly enough. He's also gone on to say that my options had an expiry date of 2030, and I will continue to increase my position at every opportunity I get in the foreseeable future. And finally, he's also said that it's been now 10 years since he left his career behind to become an entrepreneur and pursue and improve people's lives using metamaterials, and he's also going to continue to do this. So hopefully good news going forward in the future. Let's have a quick look at confirmation of transaction history for these shares through Fintel. So we can see here for the 26th of November, confirmation that George did sell in 2 stages, shares in excess of 174,000 and also shares in excess of 343,000. However, we can also see for the same date, Fintel are now reporting an exercise for in excess of 1.6 million shares. So certainly George seems to be accurate in terms of what he stated. What I'm now going to do is look at 3 potential stocks to beat the market from Monday. Many of you will be aware that last week was an extremely difficult trading week, especially due to the African variant. We did see on Friday a significant pullback in many of the stocks. The Nasdaq was down significantly as well, and the market did not respond positively, especially difficult trading conditions for travel related stocks and oil related stocks, as well as most of the other stocks trading on the market. However, we're going to now look at 3 potential stocks to beat the market. The first one I'm going to share with you here on the screen is ticker symbol NVAX, Novavax. And if you have a look at the screen here, for the previous 5 days of trading, this was up just in excess of 13.2 22% on the week, closing at 217.97%. So we can see here that Novavax, just for anybody who's not aware of this, this is a biotech company, and one of the reasons why this is potentially going to do well going forward, this is also a company that's dealing with infectious diseases, Ebola, influenza, and more importantly also COVID-19. We're going to now have a look at the chart for Novavax just prior to March 2021 to present period, and we can see just prior to March 2021 on a high, this stock was trading in excess of $300, and then just in middle of May it hit a low approximately $120, and we can see a trend line just inserted there, and that equates to another low just in the middle of October where the stock also went close to $120. So we have a look at the purple trend line at the top. That also indicates a bullish momentum in the long term. And what we can also see in November is a very strong sustained recovery in the stock, lots of green candles, and the stock was up in excess of 8.9% on the Friday. So currently trading around about $217 with potentially good room to move forward in this week. The next stock I'd like to bring to your watch list for this week is ticker symbol mRNA, also known as Moderna. So before we have a look at the chart, let's have a quick overview of the profile of the company. So this is a pharmaceutical and biotech company based in the USA. It focuses on RNA therapeutics, primarily mRNA vaccines, and the company has vaccines that use a copy of a molecule messenger called RNA. This produces an immune response in the body, and the company does have a commercial product, and also this product is known as the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. Very successful and also FDA approved. So let's have a look at the chart. We can see here on the screen at start of open at the week, this was trading just in excess of $260. After the 22nd of November, it did cross over $280. But more importantly, towards the end of the week, 26th of November, we can see a very significant spike up in the stock, closing at $329.63. So on the week, it's up just in excess of 24.808%. But I think also quite interesting here, we can see on a 52-week high, this stock at one time was trading close to $500, $497.49. So it's quite far away from its 52 weeks high. So potentially going forward now, we could see a good recovery in this stock. So on the screen now, we're going to have a look at the chart for Moderna, just going back to prior to March 2021. And prior to March 2021, this stock was trading just below $200. And if we look at the period after July 2021, there is a significant spike up, and the stock does go up quite significantly, touching very close to $500 in August 2021. Again, what's interesting here, from that high close to $500, the stock has come down very significantly, and we can see in November there are some gaps there. Lots of selling, and it's come down on a low just around about $220, $230. But I think what we saw on the Friday is a very significant and important recovery in the stock. So going forward, the blue trend line at the bottom certainly indicates that the stock is potentially going to be going on a good run now going forward. And the final stock to add to your watch list here is ticker symbol BNTX, also known as BioNTech SE. So let's have a look at a quick overview of the company. So BioNTech SE is a German biotech company based in Mainz, and this also develops and manufactures active immunotherapies for patient-specific approaches to the treatment of diseases, including COVID-19. So let's have a look at the chart for the previous 5 days. We can see the stock is up in excess of 25.32% on the Friday, closing at $348. So again, similar to the previous stock, at the start of week, this was trading fairly stable, around just below $300, around about $270, $280. And then from 26th of November, we can see a significant spike up in the stock, where at one point it went in excess of $350, closing at $348. And let's finish off now by also having a look at the 9-month chart for BioNTech, going back prior to March 2021. So if we look at the share price around about March 2021, this was trading just in excess of $100. Then we saw again a very significant movement up in the share price, reaching a year high in excess of $450 for the period just after August 2021. However, what we can see after that is the stock has come down quite considerably, and at one point touching just below $200. However, the good news is since then we have seen a good movement back up in the stock fairly recently, where it closed just in excess of $348, up 14.19%. And finally, if anybody wishes to get access to our weekly watch list, which includes many more stocks, and also join our $1 Million Challenge, join us on our Discord from only $9 per month. And if you do join in the next few days, you will get your second month's payment refunded due to the charges always being taken on the first. So thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.